Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
I'm I've been really blocked for a while now and don't know which direction to go in. And I've been presented with an opportunity, which is going to cost me a lot of money,
Okay.
to animate my books, and I just don't know what to do, and I haven't got new clients, and there's just like something holding me, and I don't know what it is.
Okay. Do you want to be seen?
I want my books to be seen, and I do want
What
new
I have.
clients.
Want to be seen.
I do want to be seen, but it's a
Okay.
work in progress.
I do, but is a no. I don't.
Uh,
So what's wrong with
I,
see?
I get really nervous. Not when I have a client, when I'm working with one-on-one, but in front of other people, I get very nervous.
What are you afraid is going to happen?
It may be being judged, but I don't even think of that when I'm nervous. I'm just nervous.
Are you afraid of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing?
Yeah. And if my message gets across correctly, or
Okay. So is it better for you not to be seen and heard than to be seen and heard and possibly misinterpreted?
no, I really need to be seen and heard to get my message out. And
Well, it's not coming up true though. So what's happening is you're choosing not to be seen so you can escape that nervousness and that fear that comes up with you being seen.
yeah.
Yeah. So you have to be willing to be seen and to be loved and to be hated and for people to be inspired by you and people to be put off by you. Because if you're not willing to accept all of it, you're just going to accept none of it. Okay.
Right.
So when you're putting that message out, if the message is a good message, which we know it is, more people are going to be inspired by it. More people are going to respond to it than the amount of people that say, I don't like that Kathy girl. I think she's full of crap. You have to be willing to have those people saying, I think she's full of crap. Right.
Mm.
I had a friend once that was celebrating her first troll. She gave it to a networking event. She's like, I got my first troll. And we're like, why are you celebrating? She goes, because the bigger your message gets, the further it reaches, the more people that see it, the more likelihood that someone's just going to hate you for it. And so I must have reached a big enough area of people for one person to come in and just start trolling me online. So I'm celebrating. Right? So I want you to look at this.
I get that.
I want you to look at it this way. If for every 100 people that love you and respond to your message, one person hates your guts, are you willing to have 1,000,000 people hate your guts so that 100 million people are inspired and moved by who you are?
Yes.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that it's better to not be seen or heard than to be seen or heard and misjudged.
Yes, I am. So this opportunity I have, I'm thinking that it's money holding me back. Maybe it's not.
What's the opportunity?
It's to animate my books.
Okay. And that's a bad, well, is that going to help sell the books? Like, are these
I
animations
don't know.
get out there?
I don't know.
So just from a practical point of view, exposure gets your books sold. If there's no marketing system around the animation, it may not work. That's a gamble. If you're just working specifically on marketing and putting money into marketing, that's going to get you seen more. Right? The coach I worked with, Angel Tussey, it's all about media. It's about getting on podcasts, getting on radio, getting in magazines, and getting you that media exposure so that more and more people know who you are and what you do. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I know you think it's about the books, but it's actually about you. And you have to make it about you and not about the books. You are a brand.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah, she's getting all nervous again. Right? You're the one that's going to be out there doing the interviews. You're the one that's going to be like doing book signings. You're the one that's going to people that think, when's Kathy's book coming out?
Right.
Right. So you have to be really willing to be seen in big ways by lots of people.
So not just my books being seen, but I have to represent them.
Yeah, they're representing you. You should be representing them as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be up and on stage talking about your message.
Mm-hmm.
If you're, I mean, because you've got a coaching business, you want people coming into your coaching business. You want like to be linked with these books. It's like, oh my God, I read your book and I totally want you as my coach. I love the message you're putting out there. I love what you're trying to do for children. Yes. But you're trying to separate yourself from everything right now. Stop
it. That's what I need to hear. Stop it. So yeah, so maybe I should get doing that more than trying to go into a whole other aspect of my books.
Yeah, that would be my advice. My advice would be find someone that's going to help you with marketing, or find someone that's going to help you get up on stages and speak, whichever one, or both, if you've got the budget for it. But that's what you need to do. You need to get yourself in front of more people.
Okay.
Not just your books, you.
Does it sometimes feel like you're like when I was talking a lot about my books, it seemed like I was just repeating the same story over and over again to people.
That's what you do. You're going to repeat the same story over and over again. So because you're looking at it as, okay, I'm saying the same story. I'm getting bored with it. Everyone else must be getting bored with it. Okay. Do you have a favorite song?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song? One of your favorite songs?
One of my favorite ones, Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, I listened to that for a long time. Yeah.
Okay, so that's been out for a while. You've probably listened to it a lot. And of course, you're completely bored with it at this point.
Never.
Never. But this is the thing. If you have a talk and you're nailing that talk and your message is getting out there and inspiring people, they won't mind hearing the same talk over and over again. Plus, it's going to be different people each time, because it's not about you hearing the talk. It's about your audience hearing the talk, about your audience connecting. It's about people saying, hey, I saw Kathy speak last week. I heard she's speaking again next week. You guys have to come and listen to this woman. And if you're now giving a different talk, like that person inviting the friends will say, oh, wait, this is not what I wanted you guys to hear. You have to hear the other talk. The other talk is really cool. I mean, this talk is good, but I wanted you to bring you here for the other talk. And meanwhile, you're like, well, they don't want to hear the same talk all the time, so I'm going to switch my talk. Right? I went to see, I used to hang out with Bob Proctor.
Oh yeah.
In like 2000, early or mid 2000s, just after The Secret came out. Finally made connection with Rob. I ended up having a meeting with him at his house. He was at my book launch. It was like, so. But what was funny is I heard him do his talk over and over and over again back mid 2000s. And I thought, this is just the talk he's doing. It'll probably evolve over time. At my book launch in 2018, 2019, I can't remember. He was there for my book launch, and he did a talk at that event. And I'm like, this is the same talk from 10 years ago. Right? This exact same talk from 10 years ago. This is Bob Proctor, okay? But it's not the exact same audience as 10 years ago. There are people in that audience going, oh my God, this is brilliant. I've never heard this before. Because there's billions of people on the planet. There are millions of people just in your city. The same people aren't going to be showing up over and over and over.
Right.
So don't think you need to keep changing talk after talk after talk. You need to create a talk that becomes people's favorite song.
Yeah, that's good.
Right. So
yeah.
Are you willing to step out of the story that if you keep putting yourself out there, people will get bored with you?
Yes.
Did you see like Bob there stop putting himself out there? Because people must be bored with me by now. Okay, you know what? Oh, no. He's just like, where else can I talk? Let me go talk in China now. It's like, so you just got to keep the message going. And this is the thing, if you want your book to hit other markets, you've got to go talk in other markets. Now, the cool thing is, in the day and age we live in, you can talk in other markets from your home just by getting on interviews and podcasts in different countries, right? But you need to be speaking. You need to be promoting yourself and the book.
Okay. That's a straightforward answer for me.
Yeah. Now, I would recommend getting into Angel Tussie's program. It's the program I'm in. It's all about media exposure.
Okay. I'll check that out. Tussie, Tussy?
Tuccy.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's got a program specifically around books and how to make continual money off your books.
Oh.
Yeah. So she does media. She's got a whole book branch of that, and it's all good. So I will see. I will get the contact information for her. Send me like an email to remind me, and I'll set you up and get you in touch with her.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right. How are you feeling?
Good. Energized.
Cool. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.